That's right, you clean up, that's right. Chris can't go, so I'm going. I don't want to go. Huh? I will be again. Thank you. How dare you film without getting me on camera? Welcome to the third game this Saturday afternoon. Blistering cold out. I am Brad with Benton, always representing. And the Torchetti tap has been released. And the Pistons turn around with control, and Marlon Montesor doing exactly what he's done all season. Blows the bunny. Charles Washington doing work, fighting Corey Spencer, one of the leading candidates for Rookie of the Year. Pass inside to Sands, who lost the ball. Contreras for the Bullets. Cipriano, McCormick, Torchetti, and Spencer rounding out the Bullet squad. Montesor, Garner, Barry, Sands, and Washington for the Pistons. Spencer puts it in, the leading scorer for the Bullets. First-year sophomore, averaging 16 and a half a game. Garner gets fouled behind the three-point line. That's on McCormick. They're only shooting 2. Garner hits the free throw on the season. Let's see what Craig Garner is on the line. 42%. The odds were with him to miss that. Washington turns and banks it. I'm sorry, Steven Sands. Turns and banks it in. Washington rocks number 16. Where's the glasses? Favorite TV show, I believe, was Sesame Street at one point. But now I think he enjoys House and American Idol.
Personally, I was a fan of Super Grover.
Super Grover? Well,
Sesame Street, yeah. Oh, he was purple.
He was great.
Yeah, this is illegal.
Okay. I'm just checking. As long as you know that's
It's illegal. It's illegal because it's in the gym. It's not an illegal beverage. It's a soft beverage.
It's a soft beverage. It's
that
not
I paid
alcoholic
for.
Beverage.
Yeah,
and you did pay for it.
And I paid for it.
That's rare.
It's illegal. It's just illegal. And take that back. I pay.
Okay.
I go to Shanlord Drug on Saturdays before I come here and buy all my munchies
Illegals?
there. Buy all my illegals in terms of entering the gym.
Okay. Fair enough. You can't steal from Chandler. They've been there too long. McCormick wins the tap over Montesor, but he ends up with it and still seems to enjoy laying on the ground. Mama Montesor's favorite toy in his childhood was the super slide that he had up year-round in his backyard. Throw a little water on that, you're either ice skating or you're having fun during the summer. Corey Spencer with the left hand. Spencer 4, Pistons 3. Kevin Barry rocks number 56. I guess that's a football number from Malden Catholic.
Brad, what time do you have?
I have a late time, starting this third game very late. The time would be 5:07. 5:07.
Wow.
This third game.
First game went overtime. Second game went triple overtime.
This game should go second, 2 overtimes, just to round it out. Nice late pass to Marwin. He should pull up his pants seriously. But he puts the basket in. Pistons up 7-4. Now, if the Pistons lose today, they are officially out of the chance to make it to the dance. The top 4 teams will advance if the Pistons lose. Mowen blows the bunny, or was that a pass? I think he was trying to alley-oop him.
It was a blown bunny.
Okay. Bradworth Benton, Nesta Dudley, I'm always representing, and he's the Dudster. Travel on Spencer.
They get it now, Brad. If they had saw that last game, we'd have started this game on time.
That's true. But so far, we've had 2 damn good games. Game of the week? Who knows? This could be the game of the week. We don't know. So far, 2 games. This shouldn't disappoint. It's a good battle. Bullets never say die. Pistons are on the brink.
My vote for the game of the week would be Celtics Kings.
Over a triple overtime game?
I think so. That was for first place. I don't know. That's what it is right now. The jury's still out.
Right. We still have a 3rd game. Oh, almost a travel, but Washington makes it right and blows the bunny. What is that? Why do people not like bunnies?
Go, ref, go. Pick one hell of a day to lie about his whereabouts, don't you think, Brad?
Yeah, I say we call his house on the air and see if he's home. Because if he's lying, he's laying at home. 3-pointer for Kevin Barry, the team's leading scorer.
You mean his house number or his cell number?
Let's call his house because his grandmama will not lie. I'm going to call that right now, on the air.
Well, Bradworth Benton is down those digits. Right now, we have the Pistons have doubled up the score in the Sixers, 12-6. Bradworth Benton, Mr. Dudley. Mr. Hickey representing the Sixers behind the camera, doing camera work for us. On this 3rd game, Craig Garner, strong to the rack, goes left. As Brad told you moments ago, that virtually the Pistons do not have any room for error. They have to win all their remaining games and then hope for some bad things to happen to the Sixers in order to have an opportunity for the madness.
Steve Sands.
Cipriano.
I have an answering machine at the Go Ref Go Home. So he's either sleeping or he told the truth.
Or he has caller ID, saw your number, and elected not to pick up.
Good call. Yeah, I just might have to drive by his house.
Or just dial star
67.
Star 67, yeah.
I'll wait about 5 minutes. Steve Sands, 4 points so far. Pistons up 10, and here come the subs. Mowen and Charles Washington sitting down. Anthony Guerrero running the helm as the Conrads weekend getaway in New York City right now.
Oh.
I think there was a convention out there, and Mr. Conrad was trying to make some money for his lady Lisa for the future.
Because she's one of them expensive chicks. Is that your phone?
That is my phone. Watch it be the CB home. Chris Estelle. Hello. Hey.
Look like Go Ref Go has called Bradworth Benton.
To see if you were home.
I called it.
See if you were home.
I called it, didn't I? I called it. He was home.
Oh, we just called to see if you're home. We're
gone.
Doing the
So Wilhart.
We wanted to call to say you picked one hell of a day to miss. The Kings went into overtime and defeated the Celtics. The Lakers went to triple overtime and defeated the Hawks. Uh-huh. You want to say that on the air? You want to say that on the air? No, you say it right now. Hopefully that got picked up. Hopefully you were on the air.
Cipriano going to hit all 3 of these.
Well, I'm sitting in the booth right now on the phone with Go Ref Go, and he's glad he's not here.
I know he is.
All right, well, we'll let you go. We're watching one heck of a game. 18-11 in favor of the Pistons over the Bullets. So we'll let you go. Go Ref Go. You go Gadget, and we'll be back with you sooner or later. Oh, damn, it's loud. Are you there? All right, I'm on the air, and time to go. I need a snack. Later.
Hey, Brad.
He just walked in the door taking off his coat.
Oh, okay.
He went to work at 1:30, and he's home at 5.
Yeah. Hey, Brad, that last game, a little history was made.
That's a technical foul.
Technical. There we go. It's about
Jonathan Contreras, and he's barking at the ref. He's going to get another one. He's tossed. And what was that last statement?
That last game, there was history made.
Now, was that the second triple overtime?
Second triple overtime. The first triple overtime game involved the Lakers and the Celtics
at
Malden High School. The year was 1996. It was 1996. Yes. Where the Lakers were victorious, 123 to 113. That was the game that Ernest Taylor scored 56 points in triple overtime on a turned ankle, if you remember that, Brad.
I remember that because I told that to the earlier broadcasters during the second game.
And also, Bernardo Stroud was a player on that Laker team.
I did not mention that. I forgot all about that. And in triple overtime, he scored what, 7 points?
Possibly 8.
Okay. He was fast, but...
You know, he knew his role. He just did layups. He didn't take any outside shots. He drove
That's
it
true.
through.
Yeah, he did. He was very quick. And he was a best-selling author back in those 2 years.
Oh, yes.
Master of the Crossover and How to Mac. I still have them at the house. I read them periodically.
Have they been working for you?
So far, so good.
Here you go.
Almost a year and a half. The crossover, I still get confused, but, you know, that's not easy, being greasy.
Well, white men don't have handles. They just have that outside shot. You got the outside shooting over him.
Well, that's true. I do. I can outscore him outside. Just can't outrun him.
Oh, no. No chance in hell.
Yeah, he's too quick.
Plus, he's 2 years younger than you, too.
Just a couple.
That's why I said 2.
Yeah. Oh, they unleashed Islands Joseph. He is in the game. Watch this. Now it gets interesting, people. (21-11), 1:45 to go in the first. Bradworth, Benton, Nesta Dudley. Sean Hickey representing the Sixers on the camera. Kudos to Sean Hickey, standing up for 7 quarters during the last game. Taking over once again.
8 quarters would have been $2, Brad.
That's why he's Nesta Dudley and he's the Dudster. Kevin Barry makes another one. He got a 3 and now he has a 2.
Right, what am I supposed to say,
I'm supposed to say what you just said. His name was Kevin Barry.
Yeah.
And that's Barry again with a layup.
Cut him off. You cut him off. I had him, and you cut him off. As always, the MNBL brings the fans to your living room.
Oh, Sooner Chamsadine. I've been dying to say that name. And a good defensive hustle there by Sooner. Throws it away.
I'm just talking.
You're talking sense. That's why I put the mic in your face.
Oh, okay. No, thanks. That's all right.
That's for stereo. High five.
We're getting the kickback noise. Ooh, look at this. You see that Mr. Garner over there was tippy-toeing that baseline, showing his ballet skills, and he's got the 3-point. No, he fakes it, and Sooner with the shoulder block, reminiscent of a Teddy Bruschi.
Speaking of Corey Dillon, did you hear about what's going on with that?
I have. I read the paper yesterday. I can read.
Oh, I never doubted that. I never doubted your literacy.
Well, most people have. But anyway, yeah, I was reading about that. He says he's, in today's paper, I read it today. I had to go to work for 4 hours this morning, that's all I do in my life is work. And I read the paper today during break, and he said there's no way he's coming back to the Patriots.
Yeah, the first reports was that he wanted to retire because he wanted to retire while he was able to get up and walk and play with his kiddies. And that's admirable.
Yes.
He wanted to do a tiki bar, but that was his first report. Then it came out that his agent said that he just wanted his release because he's under contract with the Patriots for 3 more years, and I guess next year there was only plans to have him touch the ball 7 to 10 times a game. He still thinks that he has legs under him that can produce yardage.
30 touches he wants. He wants to be the number 1. And they know Lawrence Maroney is the number 1 because he's younger, stronger legs. He got a little injured, but he proved it earlier in the season. And that is correct. He wants 30 touches, and he wants to be the key running back for the team. And they don't see it.
Well, someone wants to be a baller. Someone wants to play. I mean, you know, I didn't watch Corey Dillon when he was with the Bengals because, let's just be frank, the Bengals sucked, and they were never on television. But I heard that whole Corey Dillon was all me. He used to come with the fur coats and all that stuff.
Yep.
But, you know, he came to the Patriots, and he was a total team player. He just wanted an opportunity to get the ring. And he was very helpful.
Very mature.
He was very helpful for them getting that ring because that's when they repeated. He was very instrumental to that, to get another ring.
Yes.
So, you know,
what he wanted,
so he got that ring.
Again.
I don't want to say selfishness. I mean, he stayed a couple of seasons later, you know. I mean, if he feels as though that he deserves more touches or what, you know, he's just competitive and all this stuff. I don't have a problem with that.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
not.
he didn't do
Corey Spencer with the deuce.
I don't have a problem with T.O. I'm a T.O. fan, but I say this to say that he didn't do what T.O. does, or he wouldn't do what Randy Moss would do. Another person I don't have a problem with, like take it to the media. He did it quietly, and I think that, you know, he did it with the Patriot class.
Good idea.
And if he wants to have more touches, I ain't mad at somebody like that. You
I
know,
don't blame him at all. He wants to move on.
know?
Let him move on. The Patriots still have a damn good squad without him. If he's only going to touch it 7 to 10 times, who cares? The man had 13 touchdowns, and he's still griping. That's the only thing I have a problem with.
But Brad, you know, when you think that you can still do a job, and then you got a younger model in there doing your
absolutely.
job,
You feel a
you know,
little
I
threatened.
mean, you know, absolutely, and all this stuff. I mean, you know, you just got to think about it, Brad, and that's like anything in life. If you do something that you're passionate about, but then there's a younger model there to do what you do, and they're possibly a little bit stronger, a little bit faster because they're a little bit younger. You know, it's the athletic competitiveness. Yeah,
Yes.
I can appreciate that.
Kind of like half of these coaches during the All-Star game. They shouldn't be out there, but it's that competitiveness.
Well, we're talking about Corey Dillon, who has talent, and
Oh, yeah, that's true.
those coaches who
Lack
probably
talent.
don't. But anyways, back to this game as the Pistons
Open it up.
29 to 15 over the Bullets with 8 minutes and 26 left to go in the half.
And at the line a moment ago was Charles Washington, one of the, let's just say, not so better free throw shooters in the league, at 36% with 36 attempts. Kicks it over to Barry, who wants that 3. Has not seen a shot he hasn't
And
liked
the
all
Pistons
year.
are camping in for 3 seconds. Look at that, Brad.
I see it. They're not calling it. There goes Washington, who's been getting a lot of boards all year. But he, like many people in this league, fade away from the rim.
And refuses to use the glass. The glass is your friend. Now, Brad, you're going to have to excuse myself. I have to use the facilities. I didn't have a chance. I shall be right back.
Okay, let's see if you get yelled at for that. The Pistons, Barry is averaging 14-8, and Garner is now the leading scorer for the Pistons. But Barry right now is dominating the scoring as Marcus Bailey is getting set to come into the game for the first time today, as well as Mr. Freeman entering the game. Joe Wilhart outside. Back rims it. Kyle Rufo with another rebound. The team's leading rebounder. He's a fan of KFC, except for the one in New York City that we saw the Rats in. I don't really think anyone's a fan out there. And now they're closed. But they could be good house pets. We just don't know. You never know. They were as big as cats. Maybe they were feeding them and they wanted them there. Maybe they have all names for them. They just want love. Is that so wrong? Craig Garner again with an open field lefty layup. Spencer comes down and launches it. The Bullets are just run and gun, and they need to slow it down. They cannot run with the Pistons. Barry with another shot. Barry's probably got 15 out of the 35. Islands Joseph, he's holding back. I don't know why he's holding back. He's ready to unleash the demon inside Islands Joseph. He is a fan of the color pink, though. He likes to talk a lot, uses a lot of hand gestures throughout the week. He wears number 2. He is a member of the last year's championship team, as well as Frank Cipriano, who has the shot right there. And not many more on the bench except for Jeremy McCormick. Nice pass to Washington, who hits that one. Running the helm, the now known coach, Howard Jones. And the Bullets want a timeout with Anthony Guerrero at the line, at the coaching helm, I'm sorry. As we reported earlier, the Conrads are in New York City. They're probably assessing the KFC Taco Bell incident with the rats. They could be out there, they're concerned. And now peanut butter, one of your favorites, has been loaded with salmonella. What's up with that? In the paper.
Peter Pan?
Peter Pan peanut butter.
Is that why I went to the store yesterday? There was no, and this is a true story. I went to the store yesterday, there was no Peter Pan.
All yanked.
There was no Peter Pan. I'm like, what's up with the Peter Pan? So I had to get number 2, which was Skippy.
Skippy is right at the second, yes.
And Jif is 3.
And
these are the name brands.
Yeah.
These are name brands.
That's true.
Jif got that smoky taste to it.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of Jif.
Or maybe it's a roasted.
It could be a roasted peanut butter, yeah.
But that's why there was no Peter Pan.
Yes, there's salmonella in peanut butter. They pulled them all to redo it. Something happened where a germ got in it. And it just mass produced.
Oh.
I guess a lot of people in Maine got sick. And they pulled it just to be safe. I'm sure out here everything was fine, but they wanted to pull it to be safe. I'm sure tomorrow they will have new Peter Pan peanut butter on the shelves.
And here I am like, boy, everybody likes Peter Pan. They sold out.
Oh, Peter Pan can fly. Marcus Bailey shoots his first ball with droopy draws and all. Air ball. He's got to pull his pants up. He can't run. I just don't understand this phenomenon of drooping your pants. Looks like diapers.
Brad, moments ago you had mentioned known coach.
Yes, now known.
Now known coach. Well, a famously known coach, head coach Steve Wright, is not in the house now. He was here during that triple overtime.
Where'd he go?
I don't see him. I don't think he's here.
He was here.
I mean, he was here
for the game.
He was here for the triple overtime game, but
he was here to start this game.
I don't know where he's at. Maybe he got paid. He had a job.
That's possible.
He does those
He's a very
ATMs.
important person.
He does those ATMs.
(39-17), 4 minutes to go. Pistons trying to stay within the playoff hunt. Freeman used the glass, but short rims it, and Washington cleans it up. These players spend more time pulling up their drawers than they do worrying about getting the basketball. They'd rather look cool than play cool.
Emerson ID and what?
There's nothing here.
Can you look around, read my that says Emerson ID and his T-tab?
I just put this here and there was nothing here.
Nothing under the
Nothing here.
Is under here, Brad? Brad, what about under this?
Nothing. Nope. All right, we're in the process of looking for some IDs that might have been left behind, but right now Nesta Dudley is on the case. The Inspector Clouseau of the MNBL, Nesta Dudley. Torchetti just dominating the rebounds. People were scared to go near him. Contreras back into the game after that technical foul. Bailey coming up the other way, nice and slow.
Yeah, no, I don't see it.
It's a double dribble violation.
If it turns up, I'll definitely give you a ring. I don't know if that helps you now, but I don't see it.
Check the stairwell. Did he check his jacket when he put it on? Where did he put his coat on?
You know what? You walk right there.
Washington over to Ghana. Joseph hits it out of his hand. Coming back the other way, Freeman, Garner, Barry, Washington, and Bailey. Joseph, Contreras, Torchetti, Spencer, and Barry for a 3 attempt. Rimmer jobber in and out. And rounding out the Bullets 5, James Michelli. Jeremy McCormick getting set to come back into the game. Freeman, another pass from finally gets it. Barry trying to rack up them assists. They're up a heap of points right now. And there goes Contreras.
Why are you in a hurry, Coach? Aggressive. Come on.
Ghana just avoiding 2 bullets, 3 bullets. Nice pass to Barry. Contreras, very emotional player right now. 1:46 to go, 45-19 in favor of the Pistons. Paul Conrail will be happy to hear this. Michelli coming into the game. I'm sorry, in the game was Joe Redford. It wasn't Michelli. Michelli's going in now. Barry again at the line. Misses that one. Contreras slows it up, being pressured. Up 26 points, the Pistons still pressuring. Michelli off the glass to Spencer. Blows the bunny. Call from way back. Fouls on Marcus Bailey. McCormick pushed it over, blocked out by Ghana. This game, unlike the first 2, not so close. Spencer gets the roll. Pistons are still pushing it. Washington with the pass, no good. Michelli with a clean rebound. Spencer again with the release. Garner with the loose ball, coming back the other way. Bailey with the travel. Marcus Bailey is more worried about his shorts than he is the basket. Every time you turn around, he's pulling on his shorts, pulling them up, pulling them down. Play ball. Spencer again in the middle. Nestor Dudley has returned from his Inspector Clouseau journey. Any luck?
Negative.
Negative on the journey.
I told him the best we can do is just wait till anybody leave and we break down.
It could have fell down one of behind the jackets or something.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm not going to go through people's jackets. You'll be accused of thievery that way.
Good. Spencer fadeaway. That was a horrible shot. Garner on the giddy. Should have alley-ooped it. Bailey was open. Freeman was open. Opted to keep it. We're at the half. It's 45-23 in favor of the Pistons.
Back at the half, Sean Hickey behind the camera, Nestor Dudley, Bradworth Benton, and Papa Torchetti in the cablecast booth.
With the Torchetti cam, live in person. Gotta get my personal Torchetti shots. Wow, that was too much flash. We should take a picture of us because we haven't been up here all year.
I'm not in picture
no, I'm not.
taking mode.
I do need a new Nestor Dudley picture for the website, though. Maybe this week with the commentators.
Yeah, this week's the commentators. And next week, I think I confirmed next week we're going to have Costa and Dave officials up there.
That might be the most called-in show ever that never gets on the air. We'll publicize that on the web.
Because, you know, this week we're going to have Elias Feldman and Jim Foley. Next week we'll have Acosta and Dave, and I don't even know their last names, but I will. Then the following week is the 1 hour All Madness special, and then following that would be the championship show. So 4 more ATRs, Brad.
That's true. Not many weeks left here in the MNBL.
4 more ATRs, and Brad, I don't know if you noticed my wave cap on the show last week, Brad.
I did.
But that was a brand new wave cap. I made it that day.
I heard you say that earlier in the day, and I didn't want to bring too much attention to it. I wanted the show to get by and see, you know, made sure it lasted, which it always does. And I wanted to see what you came out with this week because, you know, you got the commentators on.
Yesterday, I made 2 more wave caps.
Spencer with the hoop and the ham.
I made 2 more wave caps yesterday. I probably need to make, if I can make 1 more wave cap, I mean, I have wave caps that I haven't worn yet.
Yes.
But I'm doing something different. I'm making sure that all of my wave caps are matching everything that I'm wearing. Doing something different because in past years, if I felt like putting on a wave cap, I put it on. If it didn't necessarily match, so be it. But since I'm on the web now,
yes,
might as well try to be tight.
Now, don't you have a black and white checkered wave cap?
Yes, I wore that a couple of weeks ago. I wore that when, who was on the show? I wore that when Minister Bernard Stroud was on the show.
Yes. Now, you don't have a black and white striped wave cap?
No, I have to find the material. And if I can find the material before then, but you know what, I've never seen that material ever.
Well, you can wear the black and white checkers, it's the same thing.
But I've never repeated wave caps during a season.
You might have to this year. Oh, he crossed him up. McCormick hits the dirt. Nice pass to Washington, who gets away with the foul.
That was Sands.
No call. Sands. I've called him Washington twice today. I do apologize. Sands has the one high sock. And Washington has the glasses. There's a difference. Ghana still hustling. Up 18. We want Torchetti. Coming from the hallways just begging. Ghana with a nice save. He is
the tallest one on the team, Michael Targetti.
He is.
She's not lying.
No, not at all. Be out there getting some playing time.
Jeremy is more aggressive.
Yeah, but he's the smallest one on the team.
Yeah.
Well, besides Islands Joseph, but he's a beast. Do you see the arms on him? Look at that kid. He's a beast.
Number 56 keeps getting all the freers.
Well, three-pointer for Craig Ghana. Let's see what goes on for tomorrow's non-televised games.
Not in it.
Number 56 ain't in the game.
Well,
they can't got him on the bench.
They got him when he's in it.
They can't got him on the bench.
What? When he's in, he's not got. They're not got.
Well, they're trying to pull up their shorts and look pretty.
Number 56 is Kevin Barry of the Pistons.
And these Bullets tomorrow will play the Sixers, a team in Madness contention.
Right now, the Sixers 4th place in the Madness.
And the Sonics play the first game against the Hawks. A Sonics win automatically clinches them. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Let's look at that again. Yeah, a Sonic win automatically clinches them a playoff berth tomorrow. Just because the Sonics and Sixers did not play today, the only thing that could have happened was the Pistons would be officially out if they lost. But that doesn't look like it's going to happen. So they're still not locked up.
But Brad, let me tell you, I'm liking this Pistons squad for the future.
Oh,
now
absolutely.
Barry's a senior. Now I was given misinformation at the beginning of the year. I was told Craig Garner's a junior, but in fact he is a senior. So
Right,
their
both gone.
Their big weapons are going to be Barry and Garner. Excuse me. That's going to graduate. Okay. But they have Rufo,
Jim Michelli.
They have Rufo, Sands, Washington, and Bailey, sophomores. So all you need, see what Bailey needs to do is Bailey needs to have some confidence in his shot, because Bailey has some good handles. He needs to know when to distribute the ball and work on his outside shot. for next year.
Yes.
And if Bailey does
And
that,
he needs to learn how to hustle a little more. He walks, basically. He doesn't run.
and if Bailey does that, then all Coach Conrad would have to do was either draft a two-guard or somebody, or a tall person, because they're not the tallest. They got beef, but they're not the tallest.
But those Bailey with those handles you was talking about, he just got stripped by Islands Joseph. What did I tell you about Joseph being a beast? Oh, trying to get in and Spencer, but Michelle's there to clean it up. He's got to jump. 3 for $1. Bad pass. And it goes off the Bullets. That's Piston ball. That was Piston ball, but let's see how they call it. They're going to jump the ball. It definitely went off Jonathan Contreras. The camera saw it. Referees did not. They were not in position. So the best thing to do is a jump ball. Spencer with the deep shot. Cipriano, no hoop, but he got harmed. 3:40 to go in the third. This is one long day, Nesta.
Hey, Brad, did we ever find out what happened to head coach Steve Wright, why he's not in the house?
No, did not have a chance to ask Mark Gagnon, master of the 5-plate buffet run. He has not done that quite some time. And we are planning another buffet run.
When is this planned?
That would be Sunday, March 11th. The final day before playoffs. No games are scheduled that day, so maybe we might have to do it Saturday. Because no one will show up anyway.
Would it be at the same place that I didn't go to? That I missed?
Yes.
I still have to get to that place.
Oh, that was I don't understand that kind of pass, but neither did Marcus Bailey, who made no attempt at it, because he wanted to work on his pimp walk instead of hustling for the ball. And he gets taken out for it. And Howard Jones asked him why he didn't go after the ball. He could have just said, I was adjusting my shorts and I wanted to look good. I didn't want to sweat. Basically what it looked like. Spencer being patient. Joseph in the middle loses it. Contreras for 3. Joseph with the board. Cipriano for 3. Spencer with the board. Who is going to shoot a 3 now? Nobody. And Rufo with the cleanup. Joe Wilhott.
No control.
Washington being patient.
That's
Loves
Sands.
the bunny. Sands again, damn it. Fire me.
I can't, and I'll be up here by myself, and I'm too tired.
Oh, I should be killed. Steve Sands, brother of Junior Sands, from Everett. Now, isn't it a rule you're supposed to live in Malden to play in this league? Not that I'm throwing anyone to the bus. I'm just asking a question.
Well, you already did.
No, I didn't say they keep the boys.
But you know what, though? When you need the numbers to have, in order to not eliminate a team,
Yes.
it wasn't that he got away with it, because there's another player in the league that is in the same situation.
Right.
It wasn't that he got away with anything. It's when you need the numbers so you don't drop a team because you don't want to regress.
Yes.
And what team would have been dropped this year if that happened?
The Hawks.
No, it wouldn't have been the Hawks. Because the Hawks, after their second year, trying to think, it wouldn't have been the Hawks.
It couldn't have been Cliff Williams and the Sixers because Cliff was the former head coach.
Yeah, but it goes for that team. So, matter of fact, it would have been the... Wait a minute. I think it would have been the Sixers.
Hawks. It's only 3 years.
No, but... Actually, it would have been Cliff Williams at the Sixers. Yeah, it would have been, because even though it's the head coach of that team, so you could take a year off, come back, and then you start all over.
Oh.
So it would have been
the Sixers.
It would have been the Sixers. It would have been the Sixers.
Even though Mike McQuado has been coaching for 3 years, he's only
But
the
he's not
assistant.
the head coach. Yes, it's
Right.
You have to be the head coach. Head
Spooner
coach.
is trying. They put Ghana back in because it got a little sloppy. And the foul. So we have Sonics Hawks tomorrow. A win, they're automatically in. Sixers Bullets, Lakers Kings. Rounds out tomorrow's non-televised games. Right now, 50-36. Minute 41 to go in the third. Still another 11 minutes and 41 seconds to go in this long day.
And unless something drastically changes in this game will not be up for game of the week consideration.
No. Rather lazy game.
Well, they had 2 tough games to follow.
That's true. You can't really compete with those. Who thought the Lakers Hawks would be able to compete with that the first game? And they did that 3 times. But I know you know Coach Amos very well.
I was going to say the first game, first place was on the line.
Yes.
The second game, family cookout bragging rights was on the line.
That's pretty important. Family's majorly important. Because down here in the MNBL, it is family. And Barry's back in the game. Suna almost went for a career high 4. Nice hustle there. Now he's just laying on it. Next week's first game, the Kings play the Sonics. That is the Kings' last regular season game of the season. And the Sonics still have yet to play the Celtics as well. So third place is not locked, even though if they get a win tomorrow, they are in the playoffs. And Steve Wright has returned. Day 1 returns at 1:01.
Is that Steve Wright returns or Superman returns?
You look at him a certain way. When he fixes the ATMs, he's Superman.
They both wear red.
They do.
They both wear glasses, you know, when Clark Kent.
Yes, and they both have black shoes. Or is his shoes red? Sorry, we went blank there for a second. Mike's went dead. But we are here at 1:01, 51-38 in favor of the Pistons.
Number 56 is now. Number 56.
He's been in for about 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
He took 2 shots.
You know what, number?
He wasn't covered. Freeman trying to get fancy. The day is winding down. Anthony Guerrero hasn't said a word yet. Howard Jones has, with his wrinkled shirt. Tied up. Black 8 foul. Who is that?
That would be the 8 ball. He's fading away. That fadeaway shot's killing him.
That's Chris Michelli, number 4. Playing his brother James Michelli. Is that your brother? See, I know what I'm talking about. Jim Michelli could be Superman because he got supersonic hearing and glasses. Spencer, dude, that's almost a travel.
Oh, that was ugly.
Barry trying to get fancy, loses the ball. Good hustle by Redford. We want to Jenny. That hallway guy again. Oh, Islands Joseph is mugging him. Beasting up on Craig Garner. He was beasting on you. No magic like last week, but the Pistons do have the lead 51-38. 10 minutes to go in the game, and that's time to release Torchetti to the court. Put him out there. He's going to light a flame and pass the torch. Give him the chance, Coach.
Human torch. Human torch.
built like a Human Torch. Just let him spike his hair a little.
My brother Johnny is saying that.
Spike the hair, give him a little bit of your red. He'll look like a torch.
Strawberry blonde. Strawberry blonde. Not red.
Strawberry blonde, I apologize.
What grade are you in?
Sitting down.
I'm graduated.
Are you guys twins?
No, but everybody thinks we are.
He's taller.
I'm old.
But he's not sweating.
So you're not the younger sister?
I'm the oldest.
Oh.
I'm his biggest fan.
Because I was going to say, if you're underclassmen, you could play in this league. Seriously, this is not a co-ed league.
Ghana to Mondesir. Again on the ground. Last time he was in the game, he was on the ground. Redford out. Cipriano in. 9 minutes to go. There goes 56. Here, rim a job. Oh, using the body, Ghana.
They got to use the glass, Brad. The glass is your friend. They don't realize that. You know, Howard Jones always comes snazzy dressed. And you
Yeah.
know what? But you know what? I got him beat today. We're both basically wearing the same colors.
Yes.
But I got him beat today.
I think so. Your shirt's ironed.
Yeah, I got him beat today. You know,
Yes.
and the hat, and his hat doesn't exactly match his shirt.
No, it's near color, but it's a little off on the
But I got him beat
texture.
today. I got him beat today. You gotta give it to me. I got him beat.
I'm giving it to you.
I
You
got
got
him beat.
the sneakers
And I made
cover the top.
And I made this brown wave cap yesterday, Brad, with the gold stitching. Actually, it's the mustard stitching. Oh, you should see it.
Oh, mustard. You like
should
mustard.
see it.
Oh, that's a double dribble. Got away with a double dribble. Spencer with the layup. Down to 10. The Bullets never say die are coming back again. They almost upset the Sonics last week, was it?
I believe so, yes. Yes.
We're going to the books.
Was it?
The Sonics, they only beat them by 4. They almost beat them. That would have been the upset of the year. McCormick tears it away. In a reach by Mondesir. Add up all the suicides.
Are you going to be able to make it tonight?
7 minutes to go, 43-53, Pistons lead.
I have to, Chris can't go.
If I can, I'll be with Riel and I'm picking up Danny Gillis. So if he can get to Gillis' house, or meet up with Gillis somewhere, I'm picking him up.
Can you meet with Gillis? Danny Gillis? What time are you picking up Gillis?
Hopefully 8.
Are you that way getting up to Gillis? Yeah, so yeah. All right, thanks.
Ball's up, missed it. Goes off. Oh, they're saying it went off Spencer. I mean, sorry, Contreras, but they're saying it went off Barry. Contreras at the free throw line, moving too much. Wasn't set with his feet. McCormick over to Cipriano. Penetrates off the glass, too high. Mowen not known for dribbling. Down to 8 points. We had this penciled in as a Piston win, but doing stuff like that, these Bullets will come up out of nowhere. Joseph blows the bunny. Mowen out of bounds.
We got ourselves a ball game, Brad. Hey.
They got to get Rufo back in that game. He's the calmest of the two. Of the 5. Cipriano drops it to 6. Steve Wright walks in the building, and look what happens. Day one knowledge. I tapped Doyle. Back up to 8. 5 minutes to go in the game. We do have ourselves a game now. A 3 for McCormick. He rushed it. He wasn't too prepared. Barry with a lousy shot, yeah. Bad choice on that one. Here comes Rufo. Knew he'd be coming in soon. Joseph rushed it.
And
Can't be shooting with no one down there. Sands with the ball. Over to Ghana.
Did the right thing.
Yes, he did. Drop it. Nice pass. That was smart right there. I thought he was going to shoot. Michelli coming back into the game for the Bullets. I'm guessing the Islands Joseph is coming out. Nope. Spencer with the rebound. Nope. Sands with the board. Over to Barry on the break. 2-on-2. Pass it to Washington. Nice move. A slapping foul.
Smack it to the flesh.
Down to 4 minutes to go. 10-point Bullet lead. It was on Contreras.
Brad, I'm exhausted.
I can tell. It's a long day. It's already black outside.
And I've worked today, too.
So did I. 8 to 12.
That's right.
I'm going to pass out. I ain't going to make
right.
it tonight. I need a nap and some food.
We both worked. And we both outlasted the 2 commentators and Ref Go who didn't even...
Who lied about saying he worked.
Yeah.
How do you go to work at 1:30, your boss picks you up? Technically, you don't work till 2 because he just picked you up at 1:30. Then you walk in the door at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, there was a work all right. He didn't work.
He worked.
Yeah, he worked, but not a job.
Hoping to see a triple overtime.
We don't want that.
Bite your tongue. We go to triple overtime. This whole power's getting killed. We're out of here.
First overtime, you guys take over.
Yeah, we'll leave.
You and Pops take over.
Just can't keep saying we want Torchetti in.
They didn't put him in yet.
Why is he not in this game? Cipriano in. Cooper to
Harm. He was hacked in the act. I gotta tell you something, Brad. I highly doubt either Costa or Dave will be here tomorrow.
Yeah. They actually earned their money today. Sorta. I still want to pie face them.
You come by the studios of ATR or talk to your buddy Waldo, that could possibly happen.
Waldo will do it. He's crazy. Barry going in off the mark. Rufo with the rebound.
Oh, that ball.
That ball's loose. Steve Sands comes up with it.
But how was he at the line, Brad?
Not good.
You don't even have to go to the official
No,
stats?
No, I don't. I'll tell you right now.
Do you have a bottom 10 this year?
I don't, but he'd be in it. 38. Well, considering the attempts made, he's not too bad. He's only attempted 18.
And hit how many out of 18?
7.
He banged them both
9
down.
for 20. Not too bad.
Oh, that's just under 50%.
Yep. He's getting big. Went from 38 to 46. Oh, there goes Cipriano. Team leader, but not team MVP. It's a 7-point lead. Still in reach. Washington inside for Sands. Steve Sands is getting a lot of PT today.
Wow.
This is the most playing time Steve Sands has ever gotten this season.
Well, he's usually in foul trouble.
That's usually Charles Washington.
Well, Charles Washington does them all, but Sands is like, Sands is up there.
Yeah, he's got 25. Washington got 44, but he's got 25. And as a steal, Sands with the ball again.
That's hustling.
That's
they
a
got
travel.
for steps.
They did. But Sands is getting his PT. He wants to stay. I don't know if he would have if Paul Coleman was here. They might butt heads. That's why he's not playing that much, but that's a good thing he's in there. He's doing work. Rufo rips it out of his hands. Always looking for Garner on the giddy. That's offensive. Nine-point lead. Craig Garner not as sweaty as normal, usually bursting with sweat all over the court. And Rufo again in the right place. Oh, McCormick being harassed. Off McCormick. Oh, they're saying it's bullet ball. Left leg. 9-point lead, 2:14 to go. Bullet timeout, day one using them.
I gotta tell you, I'm spent.
I think we all are. This day is probably the longest day in MNBL history.
One of the longest ones
At
anyway.
least. We are approaching a certain time.
6:08 I got, Brad.
6:08. This game started at 5:07. It's supposed to be a 45-minute game. But then again, the second game was supposed to end at 3:40.
No, the games on the average goes anywhere from
45 to an hour.
no, not 45, not that close. As far as because I'm timing the games, considering your timeouts and things like that, it goes anywhere from like 56 minutes to 70 minutes, 73.
Rufo controlling the ball well. We got to reach. Kyle Rufo doing his best imitation of Cirque du Soleil with his acrobatic tapping. Now, I wonder if Kyle Rufo is a fan of the KFC Taco Bell chain.
I think you have to ask him that.
I'm going to have to ask him. And has he ever been to the one in New York? And has any big rat sat next to him and said hi?
I'd probably have to say no to the last two questions.
Okay. So he's never been to New York? His papa won't...
I'm saying he's never, I'm saying he's never been to the KFC Taco Bell in New York.
Oh, okay.
But he did get that basket.
He is going to town down there. Now, I haven't been to New York in quite some time myself. I used to go every 3 to 4 months. I've been there in probably 8.
You go to KFC Taco Bell?
No, we prefer the Westway Diner, and we did go to Wendy's, and we thought we sat with a dead guy. He was unconscious for 3.5 hours. We don't know if he was alive or dead. We just left. We were waiting for a certain person to come in, and they never arrived.
You didn't pay for his food, did you?
We ate it.
Oh, good thing it wasn't food poisoning. You'd have been laying right there next to him.
That's true. That's what we thought.
3 seconds. Dave got saw the 3 seconds.
A little late in the day with 1:37 to go, but he did see it. He definitely needs a pie face. 2 weeks. Countdown has begun. 2 Thursdays from now. Brad might have to make an appearance. But I'd rather send Waldo because he's got more guts.
Even more guts than you?
Yeah. He'll do the dirty work. Oh, McCormick almost walked right into Barry.
That takes all 3 of these. Front rims it.
Barry throws it up a little too hard. Ghana facing the wall. We want Torchetti.
Oye, señor Torchetti, get in the game, please. Mi mamá se va a ir a Torchetti.
Oh, stolen by Joseph. Beasting up, going to the hole. The kid is just unbelievable. You cannot stop him. Islands Joseph has scored a career high this season. Had a total of 0 points last year. Before today, he has 20. His first basket all last season was in the championship game.
That was a good time to have a basket, right?
I guess, especially on your way to a big win.
Steve Rice said that's crap, and I have to agree with him. That was crap.
Well,
he would know better than us.
and Papa Rufo sitting over there smiling. That's my boy. I didn't teach him that, but that's my boy. Joseph lets Ghana go. And the Pistons stay alive in the hunt for the playoff berth, the 2007 season. Joseph is on fire. And Ghana saves it. He should give it up to Rufo, but he gives it to Barry. Barry didn't need that basket. Rufo did.
Oh.
A three-pointer. Who shot it? Rufo finally gets the layup. And at the end of the game, Broadwith Benton, Nestor Dudley, Sean Hickey on the camera, 72-61. The Pistons improved to 6-7. Still within reaching distance of the playoffs. They need some help, but they are there. The Bullets fall. Still in contention for the first pick in next year's draft. But it's all said and done. Pistons win, Bullets lose. We'll see you at the next games.